Good morning. Today is day 133 of my Appalachian Trail through hike, and I still don't feel very good.
Leaving camp this morning, we didn't really have a plan set. We knew that it was going to be a rainy day and that I still wasn't feeling the best. So with those two things to consider, we weren't really sure how far we were going to make it today. It started sprinkling on us pretty early this morning, but I really didn't mind it. I would gladly take some rain over the heat and humidity that we have experienced over the last few weeks. After a few miles, we made it to a shelter and hunkered down in there to have some lunch and dry off a bit. At this point in the day, we had only hiked about 5 miles and we still weren't really sure what our plan was. But after leaving the shelter, we got a little bit of a reprieve from the rain, so we tried to get as many miles in as we could before that started again. About 9 miles into our hike today, we passed a shelter and thought about staying there to avoid getting bored on, but ultimately decided to keep going.
Gone just about 10 miles today, and we have a plan. The shelters are kind of spaced out really far today. There's one that we just passed at this 9-mile mark, and then another one not for 10 more miles. Oh, we saw that there was a hostel about 13 and a half miles away from where we camped last night. So we're getting picked up by the hostel in about 3 more miles.
Around this time is when the rain really started coming down. At first it was pretty refreshing, but then the trail started to become a river, and that just was a little bit miserable. Our socks and shoes got soaking wet and there was no way to avoid it, but being soaked wasn't a huge deal because we knew that we were getting picked up and would be able to try out our things at the hostel tonight.
Well, we've pretty much made it to the parking lot where we're getting picked up, and we're being taken to the Wicked Wayside Hostel. Pretty excited to dry our clothes and our gear and stuff, be able to sleep in a nice, warm, dry hostel tonight. Thank you so much for watching day 133, my Appalachian Trail through hike. Mighty fine hiking, everyone. Bye!